Welcome, welcome, welcome to the best place on the planet. My name is Tosha McKnight, and I will be your presenter today for this business opportunity presentation with PlanNet Marketing. The purpose of this presentation is simple. It's to enlighten you on the power of travel, to inform you on a business opportunity you may not have known even existed, and involve you in your financial future. I'm here to educate you about one of the most Googled industries in the world and to persuade you to think differently, not just as a consumer, but as a potential business owner. So, whether this is your first time seeing this or your fifth time, today you're starting as a student, but you may just leave here with the mindset of an entrepreneur. Now, let's imagine three freedoms that most of us want. First up, financial freedom, not just paying your bills, but funding dreams. And then there's personal freedom, walking in your purpose without apology. And then time freedom, doing what you love when you want without asking for time off. Most people spend their lives chasing these and never get all three. I'm going to show you what actually works and how you can use your current skills and your current network to build a business that lets you live freely and help others do the same. So, how does one design the ideal life? For those of us that want to earn more, travel more, and simply experience more, this business will help you understand how to tap into your network, launch your online agency, and earn as a certified travel professional. So, you already know people who want to travel more, earn more, and live with purpose. We'll show you how to connect, support, and build with them. Bill Gates says it best. If you don't have an online business, well, then I guess you don't have a business. So we're going to show you how you can work from anywhere and at any time with no inventory. That's right, no quotas. You get two turnkey businesses, elite training, and tools with no micromanagement. And if you're already planning trips for friends and family, now you can get paid for it in the world's biggest industry. So you have begun to imagine how an online business would look for you. Let me introduce you to two powerhouse companies that can make it possible and the visionary leaders behind them. The PlanNet Marketing was founded by Mr. Donald Bradley, and it's based in Atlanta, Georgia. He spent decades in sales and marketing and network marketing, specifically in the travel industry. He became a seven-figure earner and decided to create a company that would empower others to do the same. See, part-time income, full-time freedom, and a legacy of generational wealth, that's exactly what PlanNet Marketing was built to support. In just 10 years, PlanNet Marketing has grown from zero to over 40,000 active ITA agents and expanded into more than 20 countries. This momentum is thanks to an incredible executive team. Mr. Andy Coffin is our president, who managed billion-dollar businesses before he came to PlanNet Marketing. And Miss Leanne Truckler, our COO, she keeps everything running smoothly and makes sure the business stays simple, scalable, and turnkey. With this system has already paid out over $3 million in commissions to people just like you. This is a real and proven system, and it's designed for your success. Now let's talk about the second company in this partnership, InteleTravel. InteleTravel is the host agency for home-based travel agencies, and they have over 30 years experience in the industry. They're based in Delray Beach, Florida, and Mr. James Ferreira here is co-founder and president. InteleTravel holds every credential you'd want in a legitimate agency. They have an ARC number that lets us book travel directly. They're a diamond level member of CLIA, one of only 30 in the US with that status. And they have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, and they've had it for decades. Simply put, InteleTravel sells travel. PlanNet Marketing sells the InteleTravel business opportunity. The only way to become an InteleTravel agent is through a PlanNet Marketing rep. Here's something I didn't know until I became a travel professional. Commissions are already built into the price of most travel bookings. On sites like Expedia, Kayak, Booking.com, someone is getting paid. Now, booking those same trips in my own booking portal, I can earn commission. And when my friends book through me, they get personalized service. They support a small business and they don't pay extra. Once I realized those commissions were already baked in, I knew I needed to be on the other side of the travel industry. As a travel business owner, the possibilities truly are endless. Let's start with the obvious. 70 to 80% commission. That means you get the lion's share of the profit. And I'll break that down in a moment. But this is truly a fully remote work from anywhere business. With a phone, a laptop, and Wi-Fi, you're good to go. You get a personalized booking portal, customized customer management software, and access to top travel suppliers around the world. And getting paid is easy as well. We have a payment gateway, and you can get a Visa debit card, attach your own bank account, or use PayPal or Venmo if that's your thing. You can focus on groups, you can focus on solo travels, or you can specialize in niches. Say destination weddings, which are of course booming right now. You can do honeymoons, anniversaries. You can do divorce moons if that involves travel. We've got it covered. For example, I recently became a gold member, a gold first mate with Virgin Voyages, and now I'm working on Carnival Cruise certification. Why? Because that's where my nephew wants to spend his graduation party. And yes, I'm the fun auntie putting that together for him. So here's what you get no matter the pace. There's a blueprint for success. You have world-class customer support in this turnkey business. It's a company that's been doing this for over 30 years. That means the systems are in place, the help is there, and it's easy to learn, even if you're new. You have 24/7 on-demand training, whether it's 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. The training is there when you are. You can wrap this business around your life and not the other way around. You have global supplier access, direct access to every major supplier around the world, and over $100,000 in marketing tools, from branded social media posts, business cards and booking tools, and promotional materials. It's all included. Better yet, the people here share information, tips, tools, even leads, because everybody wants to see you win. The bottom line, it is really a good time to be in the travel industry, and an even better time to build something that gives you freedom, fun, and a financial secure future. So why travel? Why now? Many of us are working the 40-40-40 plan, 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire on 40% of your income. But the travel industry is a $10 trillion industry right now, and it's growing every single day, predicted to reach 15 trillion in the next decade. Why? Because people are done waiting. It's the #1 most researched category online, while people are stuck in their cubicles 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Here's a tip trip though. When you travel, always carry a Visa or MasterCard and know your PIN numbers. And it's not just one generation driving this demand, right? Every generation is booking travel on their own clock in their own way. Boomers always fuel the economy, and travel is no different. They love convenience and the personalization of a travel agent. Millennials are spending over $4 trillion of that 10 trillion a year on travel, like it's their full-time job. Gen Z, coming straight out of the gate, these jet setters, or bleisure travelers as we call them, they'll go on a business trip and they'll find how to put in that beach time as well. Listen, don't sleep on Gen X, right? They are in the mood for luxury, pampering, and 5-star everything. And let's be honest, they've earned it. Whether it's for business, weddings, girls' trips, or just peace of mind, travel isn't optional. It's generational. You can actually get paid on what you and everyone you know is already doing. So there are also so many ways to make money in this business. So let's make it real. Here's the kind of commissions our agents actually earn on things people are already booking. The frequent business traveler. They're staying in a hotel for 3 nights and they're doing this 3 times a month. Your commission can be $150. Now, you could be at work, you could be at church, and you could be at the kids' Friday night football game. And boom, $150 lands in your bank account because they used your booking portal. Oh, it gets better. A 5-day golf trip to Scottsdale, Arizona. And we all know golfers will be golfing. If they book that trip through your business, your commission could look like $175. Anywhere you have Wi-Fi, this business is working for you. A 7-day honeymoon in Cancun, all-inclusive resort, complete with butler service. When someone books that honeymoon through your business, the commission to you could be upwards of $561. And they were going to book that anyway. You just help them level up their experience. No extra charge to them, all reward for you. That's the beauty of this business. It turns love stories into paydays. Finally, and the most famous and fabulous, right? 5-day Western Caribbean cruise for a family reunion and 20 cabins. Your commission, $2,240. Yes, that's what we call a comma check. You didn't host it. You didn't pack the bags. You just helped them book it. That's the kind of income that happens when you stop booking things for free and start booking them for profit. Plus, your profession will now actually require you to experience a product. And what's that product? Yes, it's travel. What that means is that the travel suppliers want you to travel from their client's perspective, understand the products they offer, earn certifications in their products to boost your credibility, and do it all on your schedule. These aren't giveaways. They're called familiarization trips, or FAM trips for short. They're industry tools. As InteleTravel agents, we get to experience the resorts, the tours, the cruises before our clients do. It's not just fun, it's good business. Plus, InteleTravel gives you a chance to level up with your certifications, right? Dream Maker, Vacation Builder, Travel Genius. The best part is every badge you earn is like giving yourself a raise. The more you learn, the more you earn. This is education that takes you places. For example, a wellness certification. 4 days, 3 nights, and an all-inclusive adults-only resort in Jamaica. And not only do you get to experience the resort like the client would, right? You earn this wellness travel certification, which positions you in one of the fastest growing and most profitable travel niches out there. $499 per person. Same setup. And this is probably for Gen X, right? This one's a 5-star all-inclusive getaway to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. But this time you're earning a luxury travel advisor certification. The certification arms you with expertise and confidence and know-how to market high-ticket trips, private villas, and 5-star everything. How much would this one cost you? $720 per person. And remember, these aren't vacations. They're strategic business moves. You earn, you learn, and you level up, all while getting tan lines and tax write-offs. But for the customer, we have a best price guarantee. That means when I book your travel and you're offered the same package at a lower rate somewhere else, we don't just match it, we give you 110% of the difference back towards your next adventure. For the travel business owner, InteleTravel offers a 30-day satisfaction guarantee on your initial enrollment. That means you can explore the platform, access the tools, and see if it's the right fit for you, totally risk-free for 30 days. No pressure, no risk. Build your confidence on this proven path. And it's fully protected. Finally, and something I've never seen before is the first year, the first year profit guarantee. If in your first year, your travel commissions and program savings don't fully cover your enrollment and monthly fees, InteleTravel will refund you the difference. That means if you don't earn back what you've invested, they'll pay you the rest. And yes, it comes with a simple fairness requirement like completing training and making at least one booking each quarter, but that's all part of building a serious business. So let me be clear. It's a fully supported business, one backed by a guarantee that they'll pay you back if your hard work doesn't at least cover the cost of 1 year. But wait, there is more. And let me pause just for a moment and switch gears. I'm about to offer you a chance to join my business organization. First, and yes, I am the owner of Eightfold Travel. That's my independent travel agency's name. And like I said, I'm not walking it alone. I have a host agency. That host agency is InteleTravel. But what did I mention earlier? You cannot become an InteleTravel agent without going through a PlanNet Marketing representative. So how did I find a PlanNet Marketing representative in Topeka, Kansas? I didn't. She found me. And when you join PlanNet, you're investing in a business. Yes, this is a second business opportunity. We have separate business cards from InteleTravel that say PlanNet Marketing Incorporated, Independent Representative. And this business pays you in multiple ways, not just from what you do or book, but from the team that you build. This is not travel sales commissions. With PlanNet Marketing, you're unlocking direct sales commission, team overrides, builder bonuses, residual income, leadership incentives, and even lifetime overrides on travel agencies you help launch. Warren Buffett says never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Imagine a single decision that unlocks multiple streams of income and gives you a real exit plan from the 9-to-5 grind. So let's talk about when you sponsor someone and help them launch their own travel business with InteleTravel. You earn $50 every single time. No questions asked. But it gets better. If that person goes on to sell an ITA as well, i.e. becomes a PlanNet rep like you have, you earn a 50% check match just for being the one that got them started and then getting someone else started. And as your team grows, you get an extra bonus. Your raise is a $10 team bonuses, and this is 6 levels deep. Yes, up to $60. So the first time you get your $10 bonus, you could sell an ITA and you'll earn $60, right? The person you have brought in might sell an ITA and now you're earning $35 instead of $25. There's no limits on this and they're paid every week, right? Leveraged income at its finest. $50 per ITA you sell, 50% match on the on reps you personally bring in when they sell, and then 10% bonuses as you expand beyond 9 personally sponsored reps. This is how you build a business that pays beyond the work that you do. And no, this is not one of those pyramid schemes. Those are illegal. And after 10 years of success in business, we wouldn't be here if this was illegal. So, how do you start the business? The whole movement starts with just one person, right? Call your mom. Text a friend who's always traveling, right? That one that never has any cash. Yeah. Reach out to that coworker who's always dreaming of something bigger. You help 3 people get started, you become a bronze builder. You help 6 people, you're a silver. 9 families in the business, and you become a gold builder. And this unlocks those team bonuses we were talking about. It also unlocks those 10% overrides on travel commissions from all of those InteleTravel businesses you've built underneath you. You start getting 10% bonus commission off of other people's travel bookings. And then you also get a 10% match on your PlanNet reps matrix income. And we'll go over the matrix in a moment. So example, When you are gold, if someone on your team books a cruise for $11,000, you earn $1,100 just for being their sponsor. So let's talk the matrix, right? Not the movie, the money plan. Okay. Every active InteleTravel agent in your matrix pays you $4 a month. With just 3 people, that's going to be $12 a month. It starts once you get 2. Yes, you'll get an $8 check. It grows by becoming 9, 27, 81, 243, all the way down to 19,683 people. And that is a bonus that would give you $118,000. And that's not travel commission. This is a residual leveraged income. You build it once, and this matrix pays you for it over and over again. That's the kind of income that frees people. But then there's the director program. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about it pays you 7 different ways. You go from builder to empire maker. Once you hit 100 active ITAs, you unlock the director bonuses, and you're guaranteed $1,000 on the first of every month. 2-star directors, yes, get that $2,000 plus everything else. 3-star, you're at $2,000. 4-star, $5,000. And 5 stars, $10,000 a month on the first of the month. And that's just the director pay, not the commissions, not the bonuses, okay? It doesn't stop there. It does go all the way up to 10-star director now with $250,000 monthly bonuses. We don't have a 10-star director quite yet. You also earn a lovely director jacket. You get recognized on stage. You learn to lead from the front. Then there's trophies. We all know millennials love trophies. But the best part is we're still on the ground floor. 250,000 agent is our target goal. And then there's the bling, right? Did you know $8,333 a month is $100,000 a year? I didn't know that until I watched this and calculated out for me. When you hit that $8,333 a month for about 3 months in a row, you get a beautiful sapphire ring. You start because you're at that 6-figure income, right? At $250,000, you get to keep your sapphire ring and they give you a ruby ring. At $500,000 a year, you get a beautiful diamond ring. And when you hit that $83,333 a month, yes, $1 million a year, you get that beautiful double diamond ring. And it's not just possible, it's actually happening, right? When you reach that 5-star director, you don't get handed a certificate. You get handed a Rolex. If you've ever dreamed about being a millionaire and you've never found a vehicle that was going to get you there, this is your vehicle. Come sit in the front seat. And let's talk actual dollars and cents. This is the PlanNet disclosure statement that is actually sent to the IRS because we're a documented, legitimate business. Every dollar here earned gets a 1099 form, and every independent representative is responsible for their own income and income taxes, just like every other business would be. What I love about this report is it shows how much people at every level are earning, but it also shows the average weekly hours worked, right? Okay, the top earners are putting in 30 to 60 hours a week because it is real work with real reward. The bottom line, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is a real path, a real system to freedom for those willing and able to treat it like a business. It also comes with an amazing guarantee, right? I'm about to speak about generational wealth here. My children matter the most to me. And for many years, I gave everything to state and local government. I showed up early, I stayed late, I struggled with PTO and single parenthood. It was dark when I arrived, dark when I left, dark when I saw my kids. And when I was finally able to choose my own path, I stepped into a great leadership role as a training administrator, right? Doing this for a living. I was terminated within 18 months for no reason other than, and I quote, executive decision. I had nothing to show for it. Life insurance, gone. Health insurance, gone. That kind of trauma actually changes you. But when I found PlanNet Marketing, or when PlanNet Marketing found me, it changed me again. Not just the income potential, but the integrity behind this company is unmatched. Because when you reach that director level, and we're going to reach that director level, your business becomes willable. And that means your family will receive your weekly commission, your director pay, your residual income, and all of those bonuses for life. That's not building income, that is forging generational wealth. And honestly, I don't know any companies that do something like that. Let me give you this final recap, right? You get two turnkey businesses that have all the tools, all the mobile apps that you need to be successful, even on the go. The live calls to start your day, podcasts, the book recommendations for professional growth, it's all expertly crafted. But the live in-person events, from what I'm told, are second to none. And here's the example. This year we'll be in Orlando, Florida for PlanNet's 10-year anniversary. The name of it is Strength Under Fire because that's who we are. We're people who rise, who rebuild, and who refuse to settle. Every one of us is a visionary. Our keynote speaker this year is John C. Maxwell. If you don't know him, you might want to Google him because that's the face of leadership. Leadership is his legacy, right? And again, from what I'm told, this is going to be a room of 7,000 people you want to be in. So the question is, how do you get started, right? You enroll with a PlanNet rep, you launch your InteleTravel agency, you plug into training, and we walk with you the whole time. You don't need to know it all. You just need to have a desire to invest in yourself and your future. So here's the dollars, right? For just $179.95, you launch your own independent travel agency. You want to add in PlanNet Marketing System, that one that pays you them extra 7 ways. That's a total of $199.90 to start day one. After that, it's $59.90 per month, not in the same month, but the second month after that 30 days. $59.90, that's less than $2 a day to keep up administration and websites. Stop drinking coffee. Whatever you have to do, find that $2 a day. You get 2 professional websites, 24/7 access to training, and full-blown business ownership. And because you're a 1099 independent business owner, you get incredible tax write-offs, including your cell phone, your Wi-Fi, mileage, part of your rent or mortgage because you have a home office. That's it. No inventories to put in your garage. No shipping to your friends, family, or anyone. It's just you, your drive and determination, and 2 turnkey systems. If this made your heart beat a little faster, that's not an accident because freedom is calling. You don't need a resume here. You don't need permission. You just need to act on your decision. One of my favorite sayings from one of the top leaders here is, you're born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your choices. And today you have a choice. If you're a 3, no thanks, it's not for me. That's okay. Either way, I'm glad you were here to hear this. Please share this with your friends and your family. Anyone you think might be a good travel agent. And if nothing else, just book with Eightfold Path Travel, right? If you're a 2 and you have a few questions, let me get them answered. Have them written down. Shoot me an email. Send me a text. Let's get those questions answered and get you started as soon as we can. And finally, if you're just a 1 and you're like, let me do it, here, I have a link for you. We'll get you in the next 20 minutes. I'll never forget the night I made the decision. I'll be honest, I was scared. But I said yes anyway, not because I had it all figured out, but because I had finally figured out what I was no longer willing to accept in my life. Just remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and I'm going to be walking next to you. Welcome to the best place on the planet.